Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Backtrace. Backtrace is a 2018 film. It is rated R. It runs an hour and 27 minutes. It's directed by Brian Miller. It stars Sylvester Stallone, Matthew Modine, Ryan Guzman, Meadow Williams, and Jesse Pruitt. Hollywood heavyweight Sylvester Stallone stars with Matthew Modine and Ryan Guzman in this riveting crime thriller fueled by memory, family, fury, and betrayal. A heist gone wrong in a quiet town leaves only one survivor, but injuries have left McDonald with amnesia and he can't remember the crime or where he stashed the money. When a mysterious trio break him out of hospital, they inject him with an experimental serum to try to solve the $1 million mystery. But a determined local detective and a long forgotten enemy are on their trail, and McDonald's fractured mind may not survive the drug's dangerous side effects. Well, I'll tell you, this is one weird movie. I was not expecting Matthew Modine to go through what he went through in this movie, and it's just weird the whole time. Like the screen is shaking, and he's going through these situations and trials with this medicine he's taken, and it's just really crazy. So we'll start at the beginning here. Haven't done this for a while, but the beginning of the movie is exciting. Then they skip a bunch of years, and who knows what happened, who knows who's looking for money, who knows who's trying to solve the case. We just flash forward, and then yeah, everything in the description. These three people break Matthew Modine's character McDonald out of uh, this hospital recovery center kind of place that he's at, and they go looking for this money that he stole so many years ago, and it's exciting. Like the concept is nice, but the way they handle it is just weird because they break him out of the hospital so he is not taking any more medicine to help him, because what happens to him before the flash forward is he gets shot, and so he has this amnesia stuff. And so they give him something, and it's very sketchily described in the movie, and then it messes with him the rest of the movie, and it's on the borderline of just outrageous. Like I just cannot buy this concept, but it's acceptable also, but it's right on the borderline. So I'll let you, if you ever see this movie, I'll let you depict what you think is weird and what's acceptable, but I think it's right on the line. Then the end of the movie and the last part of the movie, uh, it's kind of bad, and the ending is horrible. I just don't know what they were. This is one movie that is very typical. Everything with it is presumptuous and obvious and lame action and lame explanations of things, and the acting is pretty bad or subpar. Sylvester Stallone, I'm just going to talk about him for a second because he can do any project he wants, right? So why is he in this movie if he has no emotion, no reactions, and literally at the end, he's like standing in one place, just like moving his gun. It's like, what are you doing, Sylvester? Like, what the heck, man? So, like, the end action of this movie, everything towards the end is really, really sketch because it just doesn't look like they're trying to dodge bullets, literally. So, it's a sad slash happy ending, but people don't react very humanely. And I think I would have expected more out of good actors like Matthew and Sylvester, and for them to put on a movie like this. But it's just kind of a weird way of handling a movie. Like I think it's called Blue Streak. It's kind of an older movie. It's kind of like this, going back after you serve your time to go get the money. And there's a lot of movies like that, I suppose. All the Ocean's movies are sort of like this, but it's not something that they've stashed, per se every time. But there are movies like this. And so, with the familiarity and kind of the bad quality of the movie, I think overall, just to summarize, I'd give Backtrace a C minus because it's really, really bad in certain points, and it's really hard to explain certain parts of this movie. And when you go sitting through that for an hour and a half, A, it could be shorter. B, you just want it to be better, and you start realizing how bad it really is. So they don't connect any dots. They don't bring characters together. The ending with a twist, big twist, it's pretty obvious what was going to happen there, but it is a little confusing with another character if they were involved or not, and it's just kind of confusing. So C minus for Backtrace. I can't suggest watching it, but with the big names, you might run into it sometime. So give it a watch. It's okay action, I guess. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and get some of them to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. And as always, enjoy your movies. Thanks.